Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is Manor Lords. We did a quick impromptu stream of this, I don't know, 3 days ago, maybe. And we're going to come back and continue playing it. And then the last stream we just started our second region, which could have gone better, if we're being perfectly honest. We found out we had a few problems with the fact that this beautiful area in between everything where we can build our town has no water. So we left that off. I was also having a bit of problem with my forester, which after doing a bit of testing outside of the stream, I think I've got working again. I haven't, the stream hasn't progressed. I obviously didn't save, but I think we've got that working again. So hopefully that continues to be working good going forward. Let's go ahead and unpause. We've got a small stone church being built. That's going to take a smidge. And we have all of this also continuing. Two other things that I do want, that I admittedly did learn from doing our stream. I want to rebuild the livestock trader in there. And I'm also going to go and build a second forester's hut just in there. Of course, those, well, it doesn't actually make too much of a difference what order they're built in, but I would like the church to come first, because those two are afterthoughts at this point. Then over here, down in, still not Tussenbrook, there you go, Clonai. We got a few things up and building. All of those have nobody in them. A little bit annoying how the best angle to look at my town is kind of me sitting in my other region. So we have all of our burgage plots upgraded to 2-spot houses. We have space for 4 more families, so they'll keep turning up. Let's go to fast forward. And we have potentially built... No, we didn't get around to building it. We do want to come and grab the stone. Not enough goods. Ah, okay. That would be our problem. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, for the church, we don't want stone. We want planks. Which... timber. How much timber do we have? 22. All right. So yes, no, that isn't working because... Okay, no, good. Logging camp is in. So I'm actually going to go and drop that limit down to an 12. Guys in the storehouse, working that. I'm not going to go and chuck anyone in my logging camp just yet. I think something I potentially still have to do. It's sometimes quite hard to see things in this snow. Nope, my hitching post has been moved up to there. Still paying the mercenary company, but, you know, we're paying for our protection, so that's all good. We're also going to... go and get a few more men-at-arms. I wish you could change their weapons. I thought you could, but I don't know. I have a feeling that you can't. I'd like for them all to be swords and shields, to be honest. Never mind. Close that out. Start slowly increasing the size of my retinue. Get that up to a full 24, as they can be the support of these guys. Oh, we paused. My bad. Let's go full speed. Let's get things done. Good. Granary's going to be finished. We, have a marketplace up and running. Going to assign a family to that. get the food stall up and running once more. Nobody working in these two, so that's good. We are coming towards the end of winter. Go down 2 speed for a second. We still only have 1 free family. Woodcutter's saw pit's about to come online. I'm going to go and remove them from there, because we do need somebody to come over here and sit in the forager set. I should probably put someone in the hunting lodge once again as well. Over here, yep, construction's taking a little while because we've had the stone church on the go. That is 1 timber away from being finished. And I've gone and built this livestock trading post because I have sheep breeding. Obviously, my sheep are going to keep increasing and increasing and increasing up to a point. Well, in fact, no, I lied. Not up to a point. They'll just keep increasing. Slowly, but they'll keep increasing. I need the livestock trading post to cap that number off. Now, of course, I want to be selling lambs and not sheep, but I do want to make sure that I have... I'm going to say 39 sheep to begin with. We've also got 5 more storage space here for a little bit of overspill. So I can use that to play with the numbers and keep things moving. Hey, Dashund, how you going? And then we have a forester's hut here as well, which I will use to help repopulate the field. I put 2 people in there because these guys were stuck guiding an oxen, and I have no idea why. So I've gone and moved them on, basically. And did that to attempt to take them away from the oxen and actually get them doing their job. Which they should hopefully now start doing. That needs 1 more plank. Seem to be a little bit stuck there. Hopefully somebody picks that up and moves that along. Over here in Clanai. No, that's incorrect. There you go, that's better. Yep, so we have started picking berries again. We'll keep moving things forward. I'm going to take someone off the woodcutter's hut for now. And... what we really, really, really would like to do is get the farming up and running. And to do that, I need more people. Let's come and grab some meat. Maybe that'll help give us a bit of extra variety. And what I really need is 5 more planks, quite frankly. Things are going a little bit slower because we are transporting all of our logs from this camp all the way over, well, to eventually what will be our new one. And that is taking a little bit of time. And what I am going to need, which can wait a smidge, I'm going to build some more houses. I mean, we've still got this place. This place. Change location. Lanai, thank you. We still have 4 available living space. Like I said, that's the annoying thing, because technically, if I look at it from here, which is a good angle to look at it at, I am on my own border. So I keep switching between counties. How do I have 74 people? Are you sure you're looking at the right town like I was doing? Because I have 74 people in this town. In my new town, I have 10, 15, 15. And I'm still waiting for more people to turn up. I need to go and build my church already. Which is waiting on... Boom, I think I can build a church. No, I need more stone. I had to double build my granary. That would be why. So I do need this stone cutter's camp to get things moving. Yeah, and this is going to be one of those stupidly long chains. That unfortunately is just going to be what it is. We can eventually get the iron deposit at the same time. Family. Oh, hey, we have more families. I went too far. People moved in. We'll get them back in Towsonbrook. Towsonbrook. Have we finished our... Okay, our church, it's bugged. 100%. Uh, 74 people is a low number, Dashant. There are people that play this game that have thousands of population. And then the game crashes. But they have thousands of population. Okay, maybe because I started moving people around. Maybe they'll come back to that once everything's been built. I'm not going to panic just yet. We're still building some other things. That could be very much a source as to what's going on. Let's go and build the livestock trader. Right, that's that up and running. Like I said, we're going to be eventually selling our lambs. But we need them all to become sheep first, because you cannot shear a lamb. You have to shear the sheep. So we obviously do want to keep them around so we can get as much wool as possible, as much yarn as possible. And then eventually... as much... I mean, we're not going to go and check this down yet. We need a tool. Fucking horror. Did I... no, I didn't get any iron in this place, did I? That's a good point. I have no iron in my main town. How are we doing? Yep, no, fair enough. That's miles away. That's not been built. That's got a few logs left in it. Alright, alright, alright. There is, however, nothing over here that requires building. My oxen is... Yep, he's going in the right direction. He's going for a mile-long walk. We've got a couple of planks going over there as well. That's good. Let's also upgrade our hitching post to a small stable. Let's get a second ox in, because we're going to have some long walks. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear the delay is down. Obviously, just remember, Twitch is better than YouTube. I also, a couple of months ago, changed some settings on YouTube to hopefully reduce the lag on that as well. Okay, so that's finished. That's still not finished. That's still not quite finished. I don't know what my builders are doing, because I have 3 families. Oh, maybe we just had harvest. There's a fair point. Well, I can't remember when harvest time is, so you have to forgive me on that. No, not large storehouse. Large granary. We have 55 vegetables, so yeah, we could have just had harvest. We are also on normal speed, so hang on. Let's fast forward that again. That should be going much faster. No wonder things look like they're going slow. People are going to come build you. It doesn't look like it, does it? Ooh, good. You guys are all still planting. Okay, nobody wants to build our forester's hut, and nobody wants to build our small church. High priority? I mean, where are all my builders? What are they doing? Have I got like a group meeting going on? Oh no, here they come. They don't build anything unless it's high priority. They're very fancy builders, these ones. There you go. There's a forester's hut. Let's keep an eye on them. We're going to come back here. And they're all just going to go home. Can I tempt any of you out? I'll make it highest priority. It needs to be done. No, I can't tempt any of them out. Cool, so our small stone church will never be built. Unless I destroy this and rebuild both phases. Which is a huge waste. Hang on, right, let's come over here. Put one in our stonecutter's camp. We've still got 2 available. Raiders just turned up. Not quite sure where, but they just turned up. That's going to need grading as well. That's at its limit. The small stable has been upgraded. Enemy unit has been spotted. Where are you? Okay, you're up there. Okay. Now the question is, which way are you going to go? Okay. And their line of attack. Oh, they're coming into here somewhere. That doesn't help me. You're going to go left or right? See if I can shoot them across the river and just basically dog them all the way down. Right, so you, let's go and make you a... I mean, I have a good bit of money. Go make you a 16 troop. Let's have you... What's wrong with this bridge? That's very weird. Supposed to walk all the way around. Can't be faster. I balance it out. I don't know either. I don't know. I find it quite easy to balance out. I mean, I've got one guy on, for instance, down here, which is closer to a starting area. I've got one guy on food. He's bringing in some berries, and that's going to keep me going for quite a long time. I don't have anyone on firewood anymore because the fact that I stockpiled over 300 was a lot. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's quite easy. Depends as well, you know, how exactly you're using food. For instance, in this place, I've got a large berry deposit, so I'm really, really grabbing that. I've also got a whole bunch of vegetable gardens. So that very much helps. Helps with the food. You just have to make sure you do things slowly, really. Take your time is one thing I would say, because otherwise, yeah, if you build too fast, you find yourself in problems. And to keep getting people, obviously, I generally always build double burgage plots, so you can have 2 people houses. That does help because several resources go via burgage plot, not via family. I'm convinced maybe all of them do that now, but I think I'm wrong. Just the UI makes it look like it is all via burgage plot. A church very much helps with happiness, because you need above 50% happiness to get more people. Or at least on 50% happiness, because for instance, yes, as you can see over here, 56. That's why we started getting more families. I am going to say you guys run, because I do need you guys to get in position pretty quickly. Going fast forward just a little bit. And let's drink some tea and get ready to watch the show. Okay, you guys have seen the bridge and just decided to walk around. Cool. There's a bugged bridge for you. I'm so happy I built that. Wasted 55 good planks on that thing. Guys don't even want to use it. Over here... Yep, we haven't built our small church. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these raiders. And then I'm going to do a quick save and reload. Definitely run to position. Ah, rivers. An archer's dream. Come down and match them all the way. My retinue is not going to get here in time because they took a random path. But they need to. Oh, some of them will. Oh yeah, the front runners will. These are the guys that, you know, actually like the people of this town. Whereas this guy, we're going to call Frank. Frank don't care about nobody. How are we doing? Yeah, don't slow down, guys. Don't slow down. My lord, my liege. Okay, you guys just stop here. My liege. My liege. My liege. Pick up the pace. Damn, can't you guys run any faster? Because these guys are about to be attacked and my archers do not need attacking. No, run. Stop shooting. Run. Do what you're told. Right, yep, round the logging camp. That'll work. Come on, get these guys to turn around. Come on, grab the stragglers. Grab the stragglers. Oh, we're still running, though. Gonna split the pack. They can only run after one of them, although he's gonna run after the other guy. Yes, he is. All right, that's just very annoying. My retinue is actually being killed. Brutally, brutally murdered. Good to know raiders are that effective against the retinue. No, no, keep running. They are gaining on me. I am going to blame my retinue for being so slow and bad pathing. Because they wasted time trying to cross a bridge, which apparently doesn't exist. And could have saved them a lot of time. If they'd actually crossed the bridge that I built for a purpose. Yep, these guys, do you know what? You know what? We're just going to load a earlier version. Let's load an autosave. Because yes, that did very much just go and annoy me. And that's just the way it is. And plus my church is broken, so I need to load anyway. Okay, let's pause. What state are we in? Okay, there's the raiders. You guys actually just come down and follow a path properly. Definitely get running. You guys definitely get running. Yeah, get running. Definitely get running. I don't know why they've suddenly now lost half of their stamina. I'm pretty sure they weren't in that state when I was in the fight a second ago. And my small stone church, is somebody gonna build it? You know, I do not think so. I think my stone church... It is in early access. It is very much in early access, but it's been in early access for 7 years. So by this point, that almost means nothing. That's just an excuse for making many changes and for things not being quite right, really. To be a little bit brutal, but, you know, it's like I said, it's been in early access for 7 years. At some point, there's the point where you kind of start just asking if they're taking the mick a little bit. Okay, so my stone church will never be built by the looks of it. So over here are more important things. We're not going to take the shortcut, of course. Hang on, actually, no. You guys come this side. And the idea being is I run through my retinue if it gets to that. Yeah, they are still coming to me. That's good. Looked like they'd almost turned and decided to go to the other village there. They're definitely not as close to the river as they were last time. But they are still coming kind of down in this direction. What's the point? If they go across that bridge, I'm going to be really annoyed. Because apparently it doesn't exist for me. There you go. Cross that bridge now. I wonder if I could have done that with them on top of it. How bad would that have been? Yeah, can't go and delete those rivers. Those bridges, sorry. Yeah, it's been in developed early access for 7 years now. Okay, we can't. I mean, now, so, what? Look, they've gone and gained all their fatigue by running here. How crazy is that? Let's go and split these 50-50. They shouldn't be able to get past my retinue because I can't position my guys further onto a bridge. Or can I? Oh, I can. Oh, look at that. Go and block off the bridge. Go and position these guys a smidge forward. Oh, or half position them a smidge forward. I don't know if these guys are going to join back up once they're ready. Stand your ground. Wow, look at the number of arrows in the side of the bridge. Now this is what I was trying to do last time. Except as a... Hey! Don't you jump down that bridge. You get back up there. Somebody shoot those guys. They're trying to be sneaky. That guy's in... Now they're jumping in the river. Look, they're just being pushed off the bridge. And they're flanking me. Well, I'll be damned. They're jumping onto the river and flanking me. Stop cheering and keep shooting arrows, guys. What do I pay you for? You trying to tell me you can't see them? That's an interesting line of sight problem. Slightly readjust yourselves. Oh, those guys got taken down. They're having genuine line of sight problems. Oh, hey, there's another one broken. You know what? We're going to stop bridge warfare for a second. So this hopefully opens up some line of sight for our archers. Things are a little bit buggy on that bridge. Oh, that guy that got stuck behind. Got left behind, unfortunately. Alright, so, oh, you guys just walk across the bridge. You can be disarmed from there. May now walk. And... See, now, if I had that working bridge, I could actually stick them on here, which would be quite a nice place for them. Although, it's a little bit far away from here. I don't know. You come and stand on this hill. You guys can now be disbanded and make your way home. The small stone church exists. It exists. Somebody built it. Ooh la la. Advanced. I'm gonna make this a smaller area than the last one, and chuck 2 people in there. No, I don't. I don't think there's anything to do with they released it like too early access and stuff. It's just there's one guy developing it, and like he's doing a good job. I think it's a good game, but you know, at this rate, it's going to take another 7 years, and it also I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love the game. It's great, but it also just gets to the point a little bit sometimes of like, mate, just you know, hire 1 or 2 people and kind of get on with it because he's making enough money. This thing has sold ridiculous numbers of copies. Like, he cannot be struggling for money. He's making more from this game than like certain small studios make from their games. But no, like I do love the game, but I can't play it too much because it gets a bit monotonous and it gets to the kind of the point of like I said, you know, get a bit of a move on. Yeah, one person made this. He's had a bit of help, I think, with like kind of a bit of graphic designing in terms of an artist, a bit designing to do with buildings and stuff. But there's one developer that makes this. A guy called Greg. So we have 2 free families. Now something we are going to be probably running a little bit low on here is logs. So let's go and put someone back in the logging camp. Storehouse is under construction. Probably because the logs are so far away. That granary is still under construction. This storehouse... I'm going to go and demolish both of those buildings, and they can have all of their stuff picked up. We're going to go back to full speed. And so, it won't happen by this year. By next year, I'm hoping we can get farming up and running. Which means we are going to need a lot more families. Which means we are going to need more housing. Which... well, I don't know if this is... hang on, let's unsnap this to the road a second. I don't quite like the points. Let's snap back the road now. Oh, yeah, technically that gives them a garden, but let's make it a little bit bigger. Once again, let's not quite snap this first one to the road. Just so I can... straighten it out myself. Right, and then let's snap the road. And we make them... so what have we got? We've got 6 singles or 4 doubles. There you go. That'll get us up to 8 families. With small back gardens. Oh, yeah, and we do have a few corpses. That is true. How bothered by the corpses am I? There's a question. Let's go and put a corpse hit by there. Remind anybody that wants to come around this way that we don't take kindly to strangers in these parts. There you go. All the corpses have just disappeared, so... you know what? Yeah, you can be made whenever you get some time. How are we doing over here? Stone deposit. We're doing quite nice, actually. I'm going to leave them there. We've still got 2 spare people for construction. So we're going to keep being able to build things. In terms of... I've still got 250 fuel. The storehouse is still being built. We're going to still be collecting for the granary. A couple of work areas without produce. That's just our forager's hut, so I'm not going to worry about that. You are planting, apparently. So hopefully this forest will now regenerate. Slowly, but it'll regenerate. We've also slowed down our deforestation speed a little bit. And wood and food are looking ridiculous. 531 berries, sorry. We do sell a lot of those. So we're going into those. Hey, Golden King, how are you doing? And I would just like to personally say thank you very much for the gifted membership from the other day. That was very kind of you. The most annoying part is, honestly, however it sounds, it's not even so much a gameplay thing. Like I was just discussing with Dashund, who's over on Twitch. I was saying the game's really good and I do enjoy it. The slow speed of development is a little bit annoying sometimes. There's one guy developing it, and like I was saying, it's not like he can't afford to hire new people now. He's just trying to keep it really, really in-house, which I can respect as well. But it just means it gets developed really, really slowly. And as I was saying, like I reckon this game's made more money than a lot of small studios make from their games. So that's one of the annoyances. So certain things, they can take a long time to hash out and get working in a decent condition. The best part of the game is stocks damaged by weather. That's because I left stuff on the floor and nobody wants to pick it up. Ooh, someone come and grab that stone. That's important to us. I'm going to go and say... get another guy in there. Maybe they can help pick up some of the storage. Because the food, it looks like, is mostly gone. Let's go into Elite Market. We don't need anybody in there. Oh no, there's a little bit of food left to pick up. Best part of the game is, honestly, it's just enjoyable. It's so really well made, I think. Which sounds a bit controversial to the previous point. Like I said, there are certain things that still need to be like finished off. Like I said, it's annoying because they take so long to get to that stage. But no, it's just really nice and really enjoyable. It's just an all-round calm, enjoyable game, you know? Like, for instance, and the battle parts in it are surprisingly good for a game that's not focused on battle. I've just had a nice little fight with a whole bunch of raiders. And because we're on the map with rivers, I basically managed to pin them into the bridge and fire them from both sides with archers. It was great fun. Oakland now is... we've got people moving in already. Got someone in there, cool, so you can go and expand. You've got someone in there, so you can go and expand. You don't, so we'll leave you open. You don't, but we've got one house ready for more families. So that's going to be 8 more families, and that's going to be the beginning of farm life. Quite frankly. So we've got 2 people in there. We've got 1 person in there. We will need for this to change back over again. Come on, show me my new region. Anytime you want to. Thank you. We've still got 233 firewood, so that's not a problem. Very much so. Logging camp. I'm going to go and take that out. We do not need for logs to be left behind there. And over here, 18 stone left, so we can get rid of this stone cutter camp at some point soon as well. I would recommend this, though. Potentially wait till it's on sale. It's developed by one guy, but it's published by Hooded Horse. And Hooded Horse, I think I see a sale like every month almost recently. They have sales all the time. It might even actually be on sale now in Steam Spring Sale. I think the Spring Sale is still going on. But yeah, if it's on sale as well, it should be quite cheap because it's not full price yet anyway because it's still in early access. But yeah, it's got a few mechanics to get your head around. But yeah, and yes, Dashund, I have 1 person as a membership on YouTube, thanks to a wonderful man called Golden King, who's currently watching on YouTube, who gifted a membership which went to... Honestly, I can't remember. But yes, I have 1 membership on... 1 person as a member on YouTube. I've also recently been playing with my Steam Deck. I can now do things like that. And by that I mean as in I've gone and set up a Steam Deck, and I can now do things like that. Fortunately, I haven't quite got around to setting it up properly for YouTube, because it's being a little bit difficult. But I can play with stuff on Twitch. We still have exposed stocks, huh? Will somebody come... Oh, yeah, we've almost picked those up. And over here, I would really love somebody to focus on the stone. honestly, Dashend, it's all fine. There is no obligation to like have any form of monetary support whatsoever. Just no, it's look. Honestly, it's fine. Just being here and chatting, giving being part of the experience. Like that's more than enough. You honestly, there's absolutely no requirement or monetary pressure to support the channel whatsoever. None in the slightest. You guys still... Oh, they're all looking for planting spots. Absolutely every single one of them. Let's put this out of the way. Let's see if any of them actually find a planting spot. No, one's now given up and is guiding an ox. Oh, one was planting. Go, wife Barbara. Go, Barbara. You plant that tree. You're the only one that can apparently find a planting spot. I don't know why, because I'm sure none of this is being replanted. It's just like a dead zone. I don't know. I feel like there's a... We'll see, because, they do take a little while to grow. So if this suddenly becomes a forest, I take everything back, but I'm dubious. Yes, I ended up on the Yes, Your Grace series thanks to the demo of the new version, the Snowfall, which was on Steam Next Fest. And I thought, you know what? Let's try the original. I picked it up for, I think something like 9 New Zealand dollars, basically the equivalent of like 6 US dollars, or like £5. And I thought, you know what? Let's play it. And it's actually, yeah, it's been good. It's been really good fun. Yeah, I'm very much, I'm very, which, you would hope would be the case for everybody streaming, but I'm very, very happy with my, my game choices at this stage. Right, how are we looking? Oh, I think we're Big Church looking. That's what we're looking like. You know what? I wish you could plant crops and for them to just exist all year round. That would be quite nice. I'd quite like to plant some crops either side of this entranceway, but that's not really going to work. So, we are going to do it slightly off the road because I want it to be straight. There you go. Not quite snapped that to road. So we're going to get our church down. That's going to help with our overall happiness quite a lot. And as I said, we need to start thinking about... farming, which is all going to come over from this region. Because... So our Emna fertility is in a blob here. Our flax fertility, yes, comes through here. And our barley fertility is in a small blob here or at the back. We obviously, as you can see, have a full set of Emna fertility through here as well. So we made 2 farms system it. We'll have flax and barley over here. Got a little bit of barley there, or maybe even just in the back. And then the flax coming down through this part of the forest. So we may do that, and so Emna fertility is all throughout this region down here. Beautiful, beautiful Emna. And so what we are going to do, like I said, we just missed the season this year. What we're going to do, we're going to... One of those down there. We're on slow speed for some reason. Let's bring that back up. And then... Let's field this bad boy up. Oh yeah, we built a road back here, didn't we? Not going to go too close to the ocean. To the river. Because I'm worried that... Because I've seen a lot of things about rivers interrupting people's, like, movement, etc. Let's bring this into here. Hang on, I'm going to unsnap this from the road because it's being a little bit difficult. Go. Do you know what? Yeah, that should do. That should, I think that's going to give me a fairly large level of, go and grab another ox in there. We also want to go and grab, we will want basically a pair of oxen for this one as well. We do need to see the stats for Clanau, please. Nope. Wow, we're still not stuck in. Change to Clanau, you annoying bugger. Thank you. Right, we do need to start making money here, quite frankly. Because we are going to need more oxen. Let us... I want to build my trade post down here. We don't want it too far, so we're going to put it just outside of town. Yes, we have all of our fields. Like I said, we're gonna... Changing. I wish this wasn't the border. I'm never gonna be able to see the stats for my, And then it just gets stuck and doesn't change back. I'm gonna have to look at this town from this direction from now on. Which I don't know, because... I think just because I started looking from the other end, I just get stuck. And so now this just looks backwards to me. You can go fallow 1. Means you can be fallow 2. Which means you can be fallow 3. You are a bit smaller. So that's fallow in 3. So we're gonna match both of these. As you can see, the menus keep just disappearing on me as well. Been doing that for a while. This, I'm going to match to this field, so this is going to be fallow in 1. And this will match this field, which is fallow in 2. We've got a nice bit of crop rotation on the go. Got a lot of fields, a lot more than we're going to need. And, let's stay in Clanau. I can't look from the other direction. There you go. Here's our beautiful, beautiful town of Clanau. We do have one thing to spend, which is going to be on the heavy plow. And so we are going to go and add that in there. Did we build our hitching post? Let's go ahead and upgrade that straight away. Let's come back up into Towsonbrook, where things are pretty much just ticking along, to be honest. These guys, of course, will not be planting now because it's winter, which is fine. They don't need to be. Our pasture is at limit. So we need to... Okay, what does that claim I have? Oh, yeah, 18. So let's keep the lambs at 21 at a maximum. We are going to have to keep adjusting that number. That's fine. We'll put our last guy in there. Like I said, this place is just ticking along. Because the next thing I want to do is start my inter-region trade. And I want to start getting ale here. And so, to go and really get that done, I need... I need an input of malt, basically, so I can start making ale. Which is why what the second region is mostly going to be about. I could also do some tools So I think some iron's going to come in from this region. Obviously, I don't have too much. I have 167. But more to the point, you can definitely leave there. You have anything left? Oh, you can also be destroyed. Like I said, I don't have too much over here, but I have a little bit. I have a lot of free families, but 8 of those are going to become farmers. And trading post. What I want to do... Let's get someone back in my woodcutter's lodge. What I want to do, we're oversaturating the market with planks. We need to kind of move on from that a little bit. Let's export some firewood. We'll go down to 100. We've just put a guy back in there. So that shouldn't go down anyway. That should probably go up. Let's put a family in there. Full stable. Let's grab another oxen. That's what I'm trying to make a bit of money for, really, at this point. Grab some oxen. Another one in there, which will work for the farmhouse. And then... want to get some horses for here. So that our traders can work a bit better. Going to be a little bit of a slow trickle at the beginning. Like I said, yeah, this place, honestly, yeah, it's just ticking along. 39 out of 39. Pasture space, 2 out of 5. Madalena and Els, or Els and Barbara. We got some, they're running out of names for our sheep, to be honest. Oh, we've got a couple of Els. Agnes, Anna, Beatrix. A couple of Annas, couple of Katarinas. Gerhaus. So that now needs to... Royal tax has been increased. Love it. That now needs to... down to a 19. Because we basically want to keep the numbers on 39, but obviously our lambs will grow up to... our lambs will grow up to sheep, at which point then we need to keep producing our number of lambs until eventually we want 0 lambs. 20 and 22. Yeah, so we're going to go down to 19. Like, yes, eventually we will want 0 lambs. As they all continue to grow up. Oh, would you look at that? I have a forest. So I do take it all back. Apparently we did plant some trees. I still think we can do better. Get planting. No, stop transporting an ox. And just find the smallest gap you can find and put another tree down. So, no, apparently we do have a forest growing. I take it all back. I take it all back. We are into April. And... ooh, we are making money. We'll order another ox. That'll be 4 oxen. That'll keep things really moving. Over here in Auschenbrook, we're just about keeping on top of money. It's fine. We have unfortunately oversaturated the market with planks. Oh, now we've very oversaturated the market with planks. I do have a 3070. You are correct. That's what it says on Twitch. Yep, I have a 3070. What's wrong with a 3070? I mean, it plays things like Space Marine 2. Quite well, actually. 9 out of 39. Oh. Needs to go down to 17. Are we actually exporting our lambs? Getting an animal, getting an animal, getting an animal. Wow, that is... wait, I'm confused. Why are you getting an animal? Oh no, look, they seem to have taken a lamb with them. I can't zoom off the map any further, unfortunately. There you go, he's taking his lamb with him. So I believe we are selling. It's just a bit of a walk. But we're currently... Oh, 38 out of 39. Oh, that's because there's probably... Yep, 5 in here. And how are we looking? Waiting and following, so... Can now look to build yet another stables. Wait, that one. On the opposite side of the road. Yeah, no. I will eventually upgrade, of course. But, like I said, no, my PC runs perfectly fine. It was a very good PC when I bought it, but it is now a few years old. Yes, I will admit that. But yeah, no, it will eventually be replaced, but there's no plans for that at this point. Because, you know, especially the 50 series, unfortunately, they don't grow on trees. And if they do grow on trees, these are very expensive trees to buy. So, yeah, it's... And if you'll forgive the pun, not on the cards yet. Yeah, I don't apologize. What have we got? We've got plenty of things going on. We should probably grab a upgraded granary. And a second granary worker, if I'm perfectly honest. But where do we have people? Have one there, one there, one there. We'll have 2 in each of these. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We've also got one somewhere else who I'm not accounting for, who is the trader, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but because I haven't actually got my logging camp right here. 10. That'd be 10. So I do most definitely want. I love it. They'll start running away soon. Okay, I think it's probably quite safe. We could probably stick another... You're up to 21. We're still trying to sell 7 lambs. What I'm going to do... Where can I take a person from? Nowhere really. I could probably actually... Look at this beautiful forest. I take everything back. I take absolutely everything back. We built a forest. We definitely built a forest. Let's go and... Yeah, these guys, they're not going to become artisans. They were originally planned to. They're going to become chicken guys now. We're going to build a few more. I'm going to go and extend this road just a smidge. And let's go and throw down... a couple more houses. Can I get... Ooh, 2 doubles? Don't like that. I'm going to extend you by 1. And let's... 3 doubles. Yep, take that. Unassigned families needed for construction work. Well, there's a fair point. Don't take one off the plantation crew because, like I said, I take it back. They've done their work. They have definitely done their work. So let's go and get ourselves 6 more families. Nice. Yeah, Rogue Trader again. Good game. It's... Take your time with it. Remember, you can respec your characters. I think you get 2 or 3 3 respecs per character. Take your time. Read, like I've said when I've been streaming, it's text heavy. And it's also very, very, yeah, it's quite detailed. They wanted to make it so you could play the same characters multiple ways. They succeeded. Oh, right. Burger's plot 1 finished, which was the chicken coop. Got it. What's the point? I want some chicken coops over here as well. We're still upgrading the granary. We're also on slower speed for some reason. Probably to go up to full speed. And we've also, I'd imagine, gone and built this. Let's go and upgrade that. I mean, all these upgrades should happen pretty fast here. I've got 8 spare families. There you go. Yep, you can see them all ticking, turning on. Do want order a horse here. Easily going forward already. Another chicken coop. There you go. 4 chicken coops. Just gone and ordered a horse. We've made sure I've got enough left for 1 more horse. Not that I need another horse quite yet, but I will do. Over here. I'm just I mean, like I said, I take it all back. Not enough stable space. Build more hitching posts. And I've got 2 oxen, which are both in this stable. Okay, I think that's just a hangover about my sheep. They're up at 21, so they need to go down to technically 18, but we'll keep it at 17, because as you can see, we're definitely struggling to get things moving. Go and say you go to two people already. Keep that one available for a family actually to move into. And we've got this one being built as well. As soon as my building family turns up. And something else I want to go and build. No, not in trade, in industry. Is a dyer's workshop. Is going to come into here. Actually, fit that in properly, I think. That was kind of being a little bit annoying. Alright, let's go and upgrade that one as well. Yeah, I'm currently streaming my 2nd playthrough. What do you not have access to? Food stall supply. Do I need more... Well, yes, I need more granary workers. I know that. That was the whole point of getting all these guys. That should fix itself very, very shortly. That's better. You should now have food supply again. As soon as you pick it up. So you've just gone and grabbed your family, so let's go and upgrade you as well. Still got space for people to move into. Right, so this place is going to slightly grow. I haven't actually seen any of their, any of Outcat's upcoming games, to be honest. Obviously, I know they did Pathfinder, which I haven't gone back to play. I have just started a Pathfinder game in real life, if that makes any sense. I run around the streets with my styrofoam sword, and I shout, "Huzzah!" at people. Let's go and Get some people in there. Got 2 oxen in the stables. We can go ahead and order a new horse. Yeah, no, Rogue Trader, it's definitely a good game. And am I crazy? That's the answer's no, because I refuse to get tested, quite frankly. Let's go ahead and press fast forward again. You know, I'll have a look at their upcoming games, because they do make good RPGs. That can't be denied. Oh, yep, go ahead. Beautiful. We got lots of space. 5 new families coming in. We've got a few spots I want to, a few gaps I want to fill in, so to say. You are going to have a berry limit. Technically, what have I set my trade limit to, which works? 125. We're going to set you to slightly higher of 150. And then we will eventually switch your trade to dyes, which is just in the minor trader. Because I imagine with berries, we are oversaturating the global market as well. No, I don't run around with the styrofoam sword. Like I said, no, I've not played their Pathfinder Kingmaker. I can't quite remember. Not played that one yet. I haven't decided whether I would. But, yep, things are going quite well. Right, we're going to take this trader off. I'm okay with him not being in there anymore. These guys are now trying to plant crops in August. I mean, I was just stop. I was just trying to get a bit of a head start. They're all just going a bit crazy. Have I played Phoenix Point? I don't think I've played Phoenix Point. No, it doesn't ring any bells, I am afraid. These guys are still being taxed. Yep, the tithe can go down. This tax can go down to 5%. Half. The taxation loss. Like, yes, we'll put that down. We've got plenty of money to keep paying our mercenaries for a very long time. But about 5 years worth of money in the bank. So we'll leave them to keep moving. Oh, we have 3 free families now. I'm going to put 2 more families in here. Because we have a slight over-lambing problem. So we're going to go and reduce those numbers. Because our pasture space is fit for bursting. Although this says we only have 40. And yet, these claim altogether that we have 44. So, not going to go and question that. This also claims that we have 40. Pasture space 47 out of 48. I guess that's why it's saying there's not enough pasture space. But no, so hopefully they are. And of course, then we've got 4 going on in here as well. We better be selling our lambs is all I'm saying. And hopefully we're selling the correct ones so that they keep growing up. Hopefully, how it sounds quite cool to say, but hopefully we're selling the younger lambs. So the older lambs can turn into sheep still. Because I would like that number to be 39. Or, you know, 35 at least. But like I said, yeah, hopefully some keep growing up. We're going to go and turn you on now. Still got space for 3 more people. We're going to go and turn our Tanner on as well. And that might be it, because we might lose these 2 at some point, both these single spots. So that will be, yep, royal tax went up. Beautiful. Why not? There goes the, there'll be a nice drain on our money. So we will lose 2 people to artisans. But there is always that. You guys, yep, you were just emptying out, I do believe. That's all good. The random wandering traders going by. Logging going very nicely. Fuel going very nicely. Food going okay. Oh, look at that. We got some eggs coming in. Absolutely beautiful. Whoa, we're in October. let's now actually get things done. See, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you know what I mean? See what I mean? All my crops have now gone. That should be fallow. That should be fallow. That needs planting. That needs planting. That needs planting. This one is... go burn field. Go and replant it, people. And this one needs planting. I don't know if that's going to work. But we'll see. Yep. Hopefully that now gets planted properly. Because they... I turned it on too early and the people all went a bit mental. What's wrong with this field? Come down here and finish your job. Alright, they'll go and finish his job for him. He prefers that field. Okay, now this guy's going to come down and finish this field. That was a bit random. Just wandered off. Oh, there you go. Well, we should be getting... You have 95 wheat out of that one. A potential 78 out of that one. This one's going to be fallow. That one's going to be fallow. That one needs planting still. Which has been. We should get a nice 57 out of that. Once these guys... finish plowing right into the corners. Yep, that's been done. So all of our farmers, yep, will now run back over. And get planting that. Nice. So, I mean, you know, we're looking at... I mean, what's that? 200, 300, 400 wheat, which is a whole 800 bread. The whole 1600 bread if I get the baker improvement, which I could go and do. That will cost me 2 level 2 burgage plots, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I also then, right, let's continue to prep our farming. Windmill efficiency right on the river. 100% for that efficiency. Let's go and get that built. And then I do want a couple more burgage plots. How's my well looking? 6 spare. We can go and upgrade it, though. Which, you know what? Let's go and upgrade to a stone well. This is my first stone well, would you believe? I don't even know what it's going to look like. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm not really worried about too much going on anywhere. I've got no warning messages or anything, so... Okay, I'm interested to know what this ends up looking like. Assuming somebody's going to come and build it. I've only got one building family, but the farmers should help out during downtime. Oh, of course. We're waiting on this, aren't we? That's why. Like, why isn't anything happening? It's because they're building this lovely windmill for me first. Gonna get built up double time. Then... I wonder if they're unable to get water access whilst it's under construction. He's going to go and slightly dig the earth. Wow, construction on this guy is being slow. I think there is just one family doing it. All you farmers who have nothing to do during winter just standing around, you lazy buggers. I could just unassign them, don't get me wrong, but I probably should. If I was being fully efficient, I obviously 100% would. But I kind of want to, isn't that so much prettier? Right, on that. Let's actually continue the game. So how are we looking in terms of sheep numbers? Still 21 sheep, now 17 lambs. Like I said, I wonder if we can definitely take one person off there. We have 4 spare families. We want... Let's go and turn our tannery back on. probably gotten a fair... Yeah, 119 hides. Let's go and turn our logging camp back on. And our forest is cut back on. That leaves one spare person for now. We'll do just fine. And we'll probably take another livestock... Yeah, I'll take another livestock trader. Now we've got things under control. I think we can keep it there, to be honest. And with only one there... Well, it might surge up a little bit, but that will hopefully as well help some of the lambs change into sheep. AKA grow up. We're crying back here. Is that because we lost some retinue? Our manor house is unhappy. Apparently. I don't know why. That's usually the symbol you see, I believe, if you lose some of your militia. And so they have a period of mourning before they remarry. What's the point? What we wanted to do is our water supply. Go and upgrade that well. Got another one somewhere. Maybe it'll help if I... did I build it over... No, I didn't build it over here. I could have sworn I have another one. There you go, construction finished. 14 out of 36. Yes, so there you go. Definitely have another one. Where are you hiding? Look for the water symbol. Where did I put you? I genuinely can't find it. When I can see, there you go. Look, there's the water drop symbol. I'm looking for that somewhere else. Genuinely cannot find it. Huh. Well, maybe I do just have the one, and the limit's now... Hang on, we'll be able to find out. Let's come over here. I think the limit should now be 30. It did say 50. Kind of lied. Oh, no, it is 50. Oh, hang on. I'm an idiot. That's why. I'm looking at the symbols the wrong way around. So we have 14. We have 36 to spare. Yeah, no, that's correct. We only have one well. Okay. We'll leave it at that. My madness will now continue to simply play a game. We have 93 herbs. We have 0 dyes. I'm assuming that's just because we only have 40 berries. Gonna really get those berries in as soon as March starts. Eldritch Horror, where you rebuild a village, explore, and survive the madness. Sadly, it might be delayed. I've heard of several games like that. I've heard of one that really sounds similar to that, which I may have actually played a demo of. I may have played a demo of that. It sounds very similar to something I have played. So more to the point, my granary is actually struggling a little bit, but then that's not too much of a problem. Hang on, let's go. I'm gonna make you a healthy 200. We do have somebody working here, that's fine. So we're gonna start to turn that into dye. For now, we will export dyes down to a 0. I'm not going to attempt to save any for now. And we can also start to export a little bit of yarn. That can go down to a lovely 200. With a lovely 4 each. You know what, no, I will put a limit on this. Let's try and keep a 50. Just so I can start actually having a bit of a stockpile when I come to use it. And over here in Clanau, or Kleinau, We are... For that, our beautiful wheat is growing. Let's have a quick zoom in on this beautiful wheat field. Zoom around. You can go into Manor Lord mode. There you go. I'm just going to quickly take a picture. If I can remember what the... Nope, let's not do that. What the hide UI button is. 1 second. Settings. Controls. Camera forward. Pause. Slower. Army tab. Construction tab. Quick. Next instruction. Assign single family. Cinematic mode. Control and C. Oh, there we go. Isn't that just beautiful, folks? There you go. Taking a quick screenshot of that. I like that one. Go back out of cinematic mode. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let's get some of the river in it as well. River blurs at the edge. That's not great. A little bit of blurrage going on there. Let's replace that previous screenshot with this brand new screenshot. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, with the windmill and the church in the background, all our burgage plots, our farm on the go. Absolutely love it. Let's turn the game back on to full speed. Well, max speed, I should say. Very rarely play this game at normal speed, to be honest, unless I'm in the middle of potentially getting into a fight. Let's throw down some more chickens. Those guys can help keep things moving forward. Nope, you can have a chicken too. This guy may become a level 2. And I can only assume that we have lots of hides. And so with said lots of hides, we should build ourselves a... Tanner. Let's go to industry, tannery, a riverside tannery, because you want all the smell to simply wash away. And whilst that goes on in the background, it just keeps playing. We're just gonna keep that going a second. I'm just gonna go and stick my beautiful picture on my Discord. There you go. Wallpaper worthy is now on the Discord. Absolutely beautiful. That ringing of the bell marks the beginning of a new month, I believe. So the tannery, right, we would need somebody to put in there. We're going to go and take someone off the woodcutters for a second, because we have 952 firewood, which is 53 months supply. We're going to go and move that one along. We are going to want some more people, however, even further. Now, of course, we don't have great food supply. However, that will soon turn itself around. What I'm going to do is relocate you. No, you can stay where you are. The logging camp will eventually be moved. Okay, I'm actually going to go and move now. You can go and stick yourself further around into here. In fact, I am going to move the saw pit a little bit. Enemy unit has been spotted. How dare they? I'm going to go and move you around here, just so you're out of the way. Where is this enemy unit that has been spotted? It's in the trees. It's coming from... Okay, it's coming from this way. So it should come in to here. Any interesting features I can use to attempt to hem them in, or my beautiful circle of trees? I take everything back that I said earlier. They did a beautiful job. I could attempt to use the pond as a flank protector. Kind of surrounded by trees, which isn't great. But I can potentially attempt to use that. Get you guys up here. Let us customize the retinue. Let's go and fill you guys out. Do you know what? Let's just fill you guys out. I've got the money. Why not? Then let's rally you guys on this hill as well. You don't need to run. Famous last words. Let's have you run. No, let's have you run. Let's have you run. Go. Go. Let's get everyone there nice and early so I can go ahead and set this up. Really, what we want then is... I mean, trees aren't ideal. What we kind of want then is you guys be sort of anchored onto the pond. You guys kind of be just in front of it. How are those bandits doing? Oh, they're getting mightily close. Yeah, the trees aren't going to help too much. They will give a bit of extra defense to the raiders. What I want is... oh, a fairly long line. Maybe not quite that long. To anchor you guys around the pond a little bit. Move you guys a bit to the side so you can hopefully keep shooting past these. My beautiful retinue. Okay. Let's come down here and just keep things moving a second. So we've got the saw pit and the logging camp. Obviously, all of this then needs to be moved. And as I said, we're going to want a few more houses. Now, what's the point? Yeah, none of these guys have a flipping front road. None of these guys actually live on a street. That's my bad. Let's go and give them a street to live on. And then we'll kind of want some houses to be a bit further down this way, to be honest. So that the walk to work isn't too big. We are for now. No, wait, sorry, that was fine. Let's not snap to road so I can... He's a little bit more square. Not enough supplies. Oh, we've only got 11 there. Wow, that's surprising. Put one back in the logging camp. Put one back in the saw pit. Let's go ahead and get these built and get some more people in. You can be used for all of that. I'm going to build, I think, a couple of houses just in here. Single houses to go and turn into artisans. And let's come back down here and play with this fight. Ooh! Look at them. They want... Nope, they're redirecting. Good. I was about to say, they look like they want to go round the pond. Like, let's have none of that cheekiness. Oh, no, they still look like they're wanting to go around the pond. If I put you guys straight through you, mates. Yeah, that's right. Let's redirect them back down this way. Rail tax increased, of course. I wonder if they're going to be able to sneak by me. Go and extend this line a smidge. Anchor myself to the river. So many trees. You guys, yep, hold your ground. Keep you guys moving around. Retreat a little bit. Actually reform your lines because you're getting destroyed. Shoot these guys because they're trying to be cheeky. Actually break off. Good, they broke. Yeah, it's not time to rest. Keep shooting. Go, another one broke. Don't tell me you don't have an angle. There you go, those guys know what it's about. Done. Hey, you don't have to run now. You can rest. You've seen off the raiders. Quick, somebody just roll them into the pond. They can all become fish food. Well, there's a couple of my poor guys in here. Hang on, let's see if we can find them. No, he looks very bandit-like. Definitely. Although, actually, no, he's probably my guy. He's got a nice halberd. And that guy. That halberd sticking out of there. I don't know if the bandits come with swords. I saw a sword here. A nice sword and shield. He's probably one of mine. Maybe these two guys as well. Obligatory green sneeze. You coming back, mate? You guys can disband. No, they all just disbanded. Oh, for the love of... You are joking. When's my last autosave? When did that happen? March 21st. Is that the date? No, that's where I am. At 7:20, 8 minutes ago. I'm loading. I was only supposed to dismiss the retinue. We might get to watch that fight again. May also have to build some houses again. Yes, I do have to build some houses, along with a street. So let's... Oh, they haven't even been announced. Okay. A lot happened in 8 minutes, it seems. Let's go and actually give you guys a street to live on. Let's go and relocate you into there. Let's go and relocate you into there. Exactly, Dashund. And I did not just blow the bloody doors off. I killed everything. Yeah, we'll build the houses by here. Having second thoughts. Okay, yep, about that length. Let's not snap. Let's put those in there. Go back up to full speed. So I assume any second now, raiders should turn up. In Tussenbrook, there is 956. Hey, there's my raiders. And in Clanau, there is 408. We'll go and pause you. Oh, you have been paused. Okay. When I actually turned off one in Clanau, it's because I saw the numbers from Tussenbrook. So what's the point? You're all set up with a limit of 200. You're all, by the looks of it, already set up with yarn and dyes to sell. Where did they turn up this time? Oh, they turned up over there this time. So, oh, we might be going for another river fight. Yes, our rich stone deposit. Ah, there they are. And they are coming in... Okay, they're roughly following this road straight down. So I can only assume they're coming to this bridge. Yes, I think they're going to that bridge. Right then. Which means I want my retinue. Again, let's go and max size it. Go and have you guys gather down here. Oh, no, there's only 23 of them, apparently. Bit odd. This one, I just max sized them. Never mind. One never got recruited in time. Oh, yep, let's go ahead. Max speed. Guys. These guys still... Yeah, they still look like they're coming down to there. Let's go and... line you guys up along the river. How we doing? Royal tax increased. Yeah, plenty of time. Go to 2 speed a second. Stand your ground. Have they... Yep, they're still coming. Hang on, let's go to normal speed just so I can step away a second. Over in Clanau. Beautiful. We've got... Going to upgrade these N2. Because we want someone for our windmills. I'm going to want... our logging camp. Let's get someone in there. Advance. Nah, let's keep it on 12. 12 is a good number, I think. Although we do have a lot of planks, so we can probably just keep our saw pit turned off for now. I think 603 will keep us going for a little while. So let's get someone in there to keep building that up. And then over here on the battlefield, oh, we have begun. Oh, maybe hit a few of our own guys there. Kill them on the bridge! Of course, some will slip past. I have no doubt. It's going to be very annoying. Although hopefully with this... beautiful lined up arrow storm we've got going on. Wow, not even these guys have broken yet. There they go, they broke. Really? Enemy, you have no line of sight. And that's because... probably because of that one guy, basically. Make me... because I don't think they block their own line of sight. Okay, maybe they do. Go. One quick retreat and charge. Okay, so just my retinue can disband. You guys. And, come back down here. And some of you may wonder why I keep sticking them down here. It's because if raiders come from this side of the map, I need to be a lot closer to this. If they come from anywhere from my capital, like, I have so much time to get there. It's just fine. Look at this beautiful forest. Clearly man-made. Look how wonderfully circular it is. Beautifully, beautifully man-made. Okay, our pastures are overgrowing a little bit again, but not because we're getting more sheep. Once again, we're just overflowing with lambs. And what's the bet that, the eldest lambs would be the ones that ran off and will never, ever actually turn into sheep? I don't know. That's a little bit annoying. We have not gained any new sheep in quite a while. Hey, Max F. How are you doing? You know what? Just for all of you wonderful people, have some of that. So we did just go and build a whole bunch of extra houses. We have one person free. Our tannery is up and running. We're also now making dyes. We have a lot of berries coming in. We have the occasional piece of meat coming in. We have our hunter just kind of ticking things along. And, yeah, things are looking okay. Got all of these burgage plots, which are all now going to go and become chickens. I believe these potentially already are chickens. Yes, they are. Let's go and get some more eggs on the go. And down here, all of these guys. Oh, you're up to a beautiful level 2. You're still being upgraded or built. You're available. You're available. Any of you have any people in yet? No. Okay. So let's... Although this one, you've still got space. I'm going to pause on the upgrades a second. We don't have a huge amount of timber. Potentially due to the fact... Are we low on oxen? That's a saw pit. That's small stable. Nope, you do have 2 oxen. You also have 2 oxen for the farm. Okay, and it's gonna be harvesting season soon. Gonna be harvesting season soon. What's the point? I've probably got a very cold cup of tea over here, which I'm just going to actually put the game back up to fast forward and slowly drink my tea whilst I watch the wheat grow. And count my planks. Come back across here a smidge. How are we doing? We've got 6 timber. You a double? Yes, you're a double. You're not, and you're not. Let's go and use 4 out of those 6 pieces of timber. And then let's go and chicken coop them up. Pantry of the forager hut is full. That's not a surprise because it's miles away. One day I will be able to wean myself off the berry diet once we get a lot of bread in the door. How are we doing on eggs? Oh, eggs are making an impact. 18 eggs. Beautifully done. So yeah, once I get some bread on the go, what's the point? I did want a... Hang on, let's start by snapping to road. Let's unsnap to road because they never quite allow you to make them straight. Those don't have big enough back gardens. Let's go a smidge further back. Here you go. You now have back gardens. They're just going to be a couple of singles. One's going to become a bakery. We also have a single here. Sorry, here. Which may become a different artisan in the future. Very much so. I'm going to need to make some malt. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that in my capital or here. I'll probably make the malt... Oh, no, wait. You don't need burger... Sorry, you don't make malt in burgages, do you? You make it in a malt house. So I'll probably make the malt here and the ale in the capital. We're going to try and get some beautiful inter-region trade on the go for this one. Okay. So these two will need upgrading. We do, of course, have to get some families in there. And more to the point, yes, we are servicing everything. That's going well. That's going well. Funny thing is that we're struggling a smidge on food. Oh, we need another person in the granary. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. To go and get the, supply back up to 100%. So all we need, we've got 5 more families. We need to wait on them to come in. Let's go and build. Let's start to set up farm number 2, which is going to be for barley and flax. Right, so barley's kind of on our left and at the back. And flax is all through here. So I'm always a little bit loath to destroy trees, simply for the sake of destroying them, because it's kind of a waste of resources, but sometimes it just has to be done. And so with barley at the back, let's continue this beautiful road coming up here. That should hopefully... I wish you could keep these turned on whilst you, like, put buildings down and played with things. Right, so that's going to be another farmhouse just on the... We can snap back to road. Just on the end here. And that is... going to allow me... to, plan out some fields. We get some flax on the go just in there, and then barley beautifully overlaps. Let's go for a landscape field. Now I do want quite a lot of barley, if I'm honest. Go and no, just straight is just fine. I don't want to go into that corner. Okay, hang on, so let's this way. Then I am going to also build a field up here, which is going to be for barley. So I can do more flax coming into these trees if I want it, but I want a very large supply of barley. There you go, that's all built up there. I feel like I've gone and made a logo for something, but I just don't quite know what it is. And do we have... No, we don't have people having moved in yet. Oh, we should do now. One of them should have just hit. There you go. We're just missing these guys in this house. So you guys are going to become a level 2. Oh, it's October. We went and grabbed all of our grain. That's 420 wheat. That will, of course, eventually be thrashed and turned into grain. We will then need a couple of people in our windmill. Come back to Clanau, please. Let's see the right stats. Focus plot level 2 is about to be built. We then need to get the other one upgraded and built so we can get another development point and get our bakery extension. We've got a bit of time on that, though. There's someone just started moving in as well, so there you go. Get that upgraded. For now, we'll upgrade to a medium village, which is what this place is. It still has a point to be spent. I actually just don't know where to spend it. I truly don't. I mean, I might go beekeeping. I don't need to go deep mine. I don't need to go into farming. I mean, trade routes maybe, but honestly, I don't intend on importing from foreign areas, is the general idea. Yeah, I don't know. If you're not, in my opinion, if you're not going into a wilderness area, which for me is berries, fish, and game. By game, I mean, sorry, herd animals. Or you're going into farming, or you're going into a mining town, aka iron. Or maybe a little bit of clay, because this is only kind of half useful for clay, to be honest. Then I don't know, you kind of lose things. They are redeveloping this system, which is good. Yeah, I mean, like this place, which I just want to make a rich capital. Like I said, I feel like there's just so much that... Trapping, maybe? Maybe I push this way and try and get a bit of extra meat coming in? I honestly, I don't know. I truly don't know. Yeah, to be fair, that was another one. Apples. I would really love if they allowed you to make cider. That would make the orchard hands down #1 choice. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna go and I might go and grow some nice pretty orchards. Yeah, let's go grab the orchards. I'm gonna. You've persuaded me. Congratulations, you have influenced the stream to just do what you want, man. To just do what you want. But no, we're gonna go and I'm just playing with you. We're gonna go and make some orchards. I like making my orchards kind of like just slightly outside of town orchards, you know, like the edge of town is where I like putting my orchards. So I'm thinking some beautiful orchards around here, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's go and potentially let's make this a smidge bigger, this road. Let's go and join it into here. I'm thinking a couple of orchards in here. They're not going to be fully efficient. I know there are ways you fit things in and you do things and you... I'm not going to bother with any of that, if I'm perfectly honest. And so yeah, I'm going to go and fit them into here. Let's go and get those set up, because they take a long time to actually get going. Now, obviously, orchards are generally quite big. So we're going to make these quite big. I'm going for 2, basically. I'm hoping the divide is slightly further to my right. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Let's get a couple of orchards in there. We do have a problem with overcapacity of sheep once again. Are we getting more sheep? No, we're still stuck on 21 sheep. We are not getting any more sheep. It's starting to get a little bit annoying. I don't know if the sheep are the ones that are running away, or like I said, I'm just selling the elder lambs. Like, I don't know what's going on. But, you know what I might do? I might attempt to... let's snap this to the road for a second. Let's build... Okay, that didn't quite work out, but never mind. We've got a random... I'm going to delete it later on, basically. Let's build that. It gives us more pasture space. It allows these guys to spread out. I'm going to turn off trade for a second so we can hopefully get some more sheep. So I've got an extra 38 here. I want to get to 39 sheep. Or, you know, 35. It's not going to be a perfect system. Maybe 35. Over here in Towsonbrook, how did everything go with all of our farming, etc.? We now have 4 fields still on the go. Ooh, that one took a bit of a hit. That's because it's in its 2nd year. We have 4 fields on the go. Ooh, things are getting really bright now. They've all turned white. Let's go and spend our 2nd point on bakeries. Let's go and grab... Do I want... I don't think I want 2 bakery extensions. We have 400 flour with the bakery. I think that's a 1-to-4 ratio. I think. So that's going to go and be 1,600 bread. So yeah, there is that. Now, bread trades out for 4 gold. So I may start a slow import into the capital of bread. We do need... As you can see, we're actually struggling for a second food source in the capital. If we come to our market, we are only doing 47% of food variety because we only have berries. So what I'm thinking... generally, we export off the map. What I want to do is actually... Let's go and get a second small stable. Oh, royal tax increased. Go away, king. Don't make me start a mutiny and a civil war. I tell you, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Who does this king think he is, ruling over people? Like a giant manor lord. How dare he? My job. Pantry, the bakery is full. Hang on, I don't get it. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? You're telling me we need... another granary worker, maybe? Yeah, another granary worker. Let's do that. Because, of course, we still do have berries, and I'm going to... Although I kind of need the hides from the hunting camp. How are we doing over here in terms of 90 leather? I'm going to turn you off for now. I might get some sheep down here as well, to be honest, because... kind of do need... Maybe that's where I can start to funnel my excess lambs. Because it's just too far away to be a viable source of hides and then leather for clothing. Because we still do need level 1 clothes. So maybe, just maybe, I go and... let's make a pasture. We can go and make this pasture... I'm going to go and make it behind these houses. I kind of don't want any more houses down this way, to be honest. No, far too big. Let's just go and make it... I want to keep the trees. Go make it up to here. Pasture space 27. That's fine. I can live with that. Let us go and grab ourselves a livestock trader. Who will just come and sit himself in here. Did I just go and build another... No, I didn't go and build another thingy post. I built that in the other place. I suppose you can squeeze you in the middle, can we? No. So we're going to put you next to this one. We've got a pair of horses in there. Trade. Allow foreign trade. What we want to do now over in Clanau, 9 months of fuel, 16 months of that. Here we only have 2 months of food. Right, we need to solve this, and we need to solve it fast. Trading post. Trade. Food. Bread. Do not allow foreign trade. Import. Up to... How many families do we have? 28. So up to a surplus of 30. I think that works. That means I should always have about 1 month's supply. So if we come over here. Trade post. Trade. Bread. Do not allow foreign trade. Export. I'm going to say you can very easily go down to 150. Housenbrook is running out of food. I'm going. Get a couple of traders in here. Let's permanently assign those livestock. The other animals. Hitching post upgrade. Back in Towsonbrook. Hitching post upgrade. We'll then get some more horses in. We are running out of food, but we should also be, yep, just about to start getting our wild berries back. We have 6 people strip mining that. With that on the go, the dyer's workshop. Advanced. You're now going to become 250, because clearly we have a bit of a berry problem. 23 sheep. It's finally going up. We're also going to... export. And then if we come over to here... Small stable, order a horse. I could have sworn I just did it. Livestock trader, trade, import, up to... Just get 10 for now. I mean, how big did I make my pasture? 27. So do you know what? Especially with how fast they're... Or how fast they're not going to grow, quite frankly. No, not 210. Let's make that 20. Not that we particularly have any money. Trade. Have I still got that turned on? Firewood. Export. How much have I got? 150 something. No, let's turn that off. Let's focus on the bread, please. So you guys are set to export. You guys have ordered a new horse. You guys can order a new horse. You are set up for importing bread. Oh, that's the point. So I made that 250. This is still on 125. That's where we're coming short there. So sell it, make it... Although, hang on. Hang on. You shouldn't be exporting at all anymore. Because I should be, yes, exporting my dyes, not my berries. That's what I kind of messed up on. All right, so with all of that going, we have a huge amount of food back, so that's all good again. Except we're going to go and transport some sheep. I'm assuming they will potentially work both ways. Okay, there's a horse in my livestock trading post. That's just kind of annoying. There you go. Hopefully we've got... Yes, people kind of working both ways because they're importing. I'm hoping these people getting an animal. By that, it usually means getting rid of an animal. There you go. Dropping off a sheep, dropping off a sheep, dropping off a sheep. Beautiful. So the transfer should be pretty quick. The funds, however, will also change hands pretty quick. And over here, we have some bread, ladies and gentlemen. So we are now importing bread. Food variety. Bread is coming in. Beautiful. So we're going to have a steady trickle of bread coming in. We have our... We have 240 flour. And it's only May. So I can probably put that down to one person, and that can tickle over. In the large storehouse, stocks are exposed. How does that work? Because we're at max capacity. Right. Well, let's pause this for a second and have a look. Now, our granary is not at a problem. Our thing is, however, a problem, mostly because... Forester's hut. No. What is a guy I'm looking for? The sawmill. Saw pit. He is turned off. We also have a problem with fuel. Hang on. Where is everybody? You can calm yourself down. I could have sworn I think I turned it off, but then I reloaded. So he needs still turning off. So the wood will start to go down. I am, however, going to build a second large storehouse. Because clearly we're having problems. So you can definitely fit. Hang on, let's not snap the road then. We're going to go in there. We'll put a granary up here eventually when we need one as well. Because, for instance, let's go and make you both doubles. Those are going to become orchards. Do they need to be level 2 to become an orchard? Help me out here. I don't think so. Hang on, we've got someone here who's not got anything built. No, they don't. Good. We can do that at level 1. Not that, of course, the thing that really gets me about this is the ale consumption being what it is. How these people who don't have an ale consumption need drink all your freaking ale. It's always bugged me. It's always bugged me. Like, I don't want them to be level 2 for a reason, because I want to control their needs, yet ale is the only need you cannot control. It's a true desire. It will not be stopped. So yes, no, the planks, we have planks for days, quite frankly. I might start... We have 4 free families. However, I imagine 2 of them are in there, because we have no free space. So there's 2 that are going to go. Our other 4 free families. And I mean, I never really want to be cut short. You guys don't have... Oh, because you're already level 2. Got it. You were my other guys that upgraded. Where are my other level 2s? Is it just you guys? Yes, it is. Interesting. One of you is now going to make me some warbows and sell them, I think. Just to get things moving along a bit faster. This pasture will eventually be deleted. And 25 sheep. It's increasing. Will eventually be deleted, and I will build some more houses in there. I want to go and build a tailor's workshop. To do that, I need some tools. Now, I can potentially import some iron over here. Generic storage is full everywhere. I can essentially, as I said, go and import some iron from over here. Generic storage being full, I assume that means on these guys. Means I'll probably turn those guys off as well. Which is what I think I'll go and do. Let's go and place that down. It's only, of course, going to become a single level mine. These roads are going to be deleted as well once I've drained this stuff out. The foraging hut is still actually going. The hunter's camp is not. As I said, we're going to get 12. Wow. 5 sheep. How do you have 5 sheep? You see what I mean? They do. They get rid of the eldest sheep because those 5 should have stayed here and grown up. I tell you, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So with that, we need to make sure trade. So you now don't actually go above... I'm actually going to say 10. Because especially they're bringing them in pretty fast. Yeah, let's keep them moving around. They cost 10 to 20. Okay. I'll take your word on it. I don't know how much I'm paying for them for inter-region trade. We're gonna go move some sheep around. And do you know what? I may end up having to get a butcher. Although I don't think you can tell I think a butcher only uses sheep. Not lambs. Because it'd be useful just to have the butcher just to reduce the number of... Keep the lambs down, basically. Get a small trickle of extra meat. You know, nothing special. And over here in Clanau, the one last thing we're going to go and do... So obviously we have our rich clay deposit, which we will eventually tap into. I'm gonna go and build a randomly windy road right by here. Now, many of you may ask what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm gonna go and relocate you. Be in here. I feel like I haven't got Snap to Road. You guys stay where you are. You have my oxen. You can come with us. Hang on. Let me select a random building and turn on Snap to Road. There you go. Now let's relocate. Let's actually have things snapping to a road. I'm still pretty happy destroying this forest. I'm not too fussed about... how the fact that things are moving along, shall we say. I don't even know entirely why I've done that, to be honest. What I want to go and do is I want a whole bunch of extra houses. I want, in essence, 8 more workers here. Now, we do have 5 workers spare, so, I mean, I always do have that, I'll admit. But I think I'm gonna want them for other things, to be perfectly honest. So what I'm going to do is... I think in this gap... Because I don't want to make them too far away from the market is my thing. Let's go and start the expansion. There you go. There's 6 more families. I just need 1 more, who I will potentially put where my oxen are currently standing. So let's hang on. Let's keep that on pause. And the farming's going. We want to get the other side of farming set up this year, basically. So that needs to turn on in October, because that's when the fields switch over, whether they're going to be fallow or not. This is all turning over nicely. I think we've got things generally in hand. These are both upgrading. Okay, yeah, no, I think everything is going along very nicely. We are starting to import some bread. We're going to get apples, which will be the stable 3rd food source. Bread, well, I suppose bread and vegetables will be the varying 3rd food source. Because we are going to keep growing. We are definitely going to keep growing. And so we will go from there. And the reason I have had this pause and I've been doing these little bits of extras without further things happening to continue distracting me is because, ladies and gentlemen, we are unfortunately at the end of the stream. Like, can I get another? I thought that was a running man then. Why is there like? Oh, it's a window. Like, why is there a hole in my church? Let us go and grab ourselves 1 more screenshot. And as I said, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it so far. When we come back next turn, I don't know when that'll be. Thank you very much for the follow, Max. Pleasure to have you with us. I don't know when the next stream will be because this is not actually one of my programmed streams. I just jump on whenever I feel like it and play extra streams. And so Manor Lords is quite often what it ends up being at the moment. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, unfortunately, I don't quite know when that is, but if you join the Discord as well, those of you currently on Twitch, hey, there's a link. If you join the Discord as well, you'll basically see whenever I go live, I put a message in Discord. And next time when we come back, we're gonna see if we can get ale into our capital. We're gonna continue to push up into region trade. And we're going to see how we can keep things moving along. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy,